Thank you for Add Astra. Add Astra.
I hear everything! Can't see? Smells like something good inside. Don't be afraid to make me. It,
Look up there! This has been... Well, since we wanted, let's look around.
one with the force. Yeah. Yeah. I'll uproot you.
Oh, it's pretty... Let the show begin. Be gone!
I'll keep this close. A reward on the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep up. that in the butt. Why is there a chest here?
Oh, how I must leave no stone unturned. We can do this! Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have... Yes, this must be the way! Windblade! Huh? Aw, is that a wind girl? Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon! Alright, let's follow... Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close... Why don't we shoot you up to the dig... Oh... Oh, that's... Now that you mention it...
Keep up. I think we can forego the lost and found report.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but...
What? We're just on guard.
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come.
And shroud! I'll uproot you!
I summon the Windblade.
Take the target alive!
Come on. We can do it.
Midnight Phantasma.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
No rest for...
Prepare to be blown away.
Tactical! To arms!
I hear everything.
Attack!
I summon
I'll protect us.
Windblade.
One with the force.
Take the target alive!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Tactical! Take this! As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Stop. What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go?
We're invited guests here to look for the Lila Cheese.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the...
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepta.
When you say protect, you're referring to their
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the... I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still, this is...
Should I respect... Forget it. I shouldn't... Either way, I will... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long passed.
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, you should both be off to the Jade. The cream of Li was
Favor? But, wait.
All right. You can decide on your greeting. You didn't actually have to. Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect. So, what should we give? Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that. Why don't we go with that for a. Nope! But let's go gather and greet. Ooh, look at that slime! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious. That's the one! Let's dance!
Odds revealed by... Go, Barbara, go!
Yeah!
I'll protect us. By royal decree...
Can't see?
Windblade.
I'll keep this close.
Huh? Is it? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came. Uh-oh. It looked.
Odds revealed...
Let's dance.
And Shroud! I'll uproot you!
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Can't see?
The hunter becomes the hunter.
Thank you for your...
I was not.
Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan. I never expected that those... Is there anything that you lack? Auntie...
Wait a moment.
Oh?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment, and I'll...
Great! Paimon.
Uncle Mung already told many of the best goods here. This can.
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure. Please help.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique, it's done!
Oh, yes.
Woohoo! It looked great! Now... According to Kochi... Excuse me,
Yes. How many?
It's not convenient to speak of
Ah, well said. Please.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guess. But
I've been waiting for you. Return.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue. As such, I have been...
What?
And I finally got...
Wait!
Everyone at Wangshi... At the Gui... our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust... I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this. In the end, only you can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days. Gods that failed. Not only is it true that another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later, yet how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, even in a new era, that day at Yujing Terrace. But our enemy has long... Hiding the Exuvia was a...
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery...
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets, but the secrets of them, if possible. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching, I originally thought her, but after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little...
Well, we have made...
Yay! Paimon was just waiting... One of the sheets on... Don't look at Paimon like that. One of the... Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was... La 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 la. Huh? There's a sigil of... Aw, that doesn't sound... This... Oh, Mink put research on the Speaking of which, the... Oh. Well, should we not... Oh, so you're saying that... Anyway, before we look...
quest for...
Be gone!
One with the force. Rah.
Roasted fry!
Yeah, I'll uproot you!
As you wish, main Fräulein. You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Who do you think you are? Rah.
You...
One thing after another. Can't see? Rah.
By royal
Send this quickly.
I hear everything. And Shroud. Rah.
That's yet to work.
There are so many pirates. Oh, But how did I... Oh, task. Maybe the being able to channel and the last stuff. Let's go.
I created another universe and founded...
Can't see?
Let's dance.
Oz revealed by... Windblade!
One with the force. Rah. I'll uproot you!
Midnight Phantasmagory!
begin.
And shroud. Yeah. Yeah. Ch- One with the force. Ugh. Let's nip that in the bud. Yeah.
By royal decree.
I'll protect us.
And shroud. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Go, Barbara, go! Let the show begin.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Is this an answer from this world?
One with the force. Oh, one thing after another. Right. Yeah.
I'll protect us. Come on, we can do it.
Right. I hear everything.
Wings of darkness. Prepare to be blown away. By royal decree. May the glory of the princess and...
And Shroud!
Odds reveal...
Let's nip that in the bud.
Let the show begin.
One with the force.
As you wish, me.
Keep up. I'll uproot you!
By royal decree. Be gone!
One with the force.
Let's dance.
Let's nip that in the bud. You will...
I created another universe.
Outrider Amber, report.
If... And Shroud!
Windblade.
Dodge this! One with the force! Keep up! I'll uproot you!
created another quick.
And Shroud! I hear everything!
Go, go, Baron Buddy! Let it rain!
Cool it! Can't see?
Is this an answer from this world?
created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
A reward on the road.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit?
It was so big.
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang?
She's super rich. Yeah, her take on...
Oh.
She said...
Indeed, contrary. Although she's friendly. Yes, she is. It said that she's the one
The Jade Chamber is only...
Why, Mora.
All Ningguang talked about...
That is how the Fatui No matter what they...
So, is there anything...
Yes, as a matter of fact...
Blaze lilies. Oh, right. Pineapple...
No. Dihua Marsh used to be before the Archon. Of course, there are wild glaze lily, but I'll need your assistance in gathering. No, I need...
So really?
We'll only know once she's...
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Leland?
Screw you!
Prepare to be blown away!
And Shroud!
glaze lilies. Glaze lilies.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent...
Well, that's nice.
Unfortunately...
That's so...
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, traveler. Ah, that reminds me.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess...
Huh. She's acting different from the first time we met.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the...
You came all the way out here to...
Yujing Terrace is where whenever my duties take me...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite alright. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including of the current 7 Archons. This means that Liyue had been under...
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chillin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, let's save that. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunya.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
One with the force. Here, let's nip that in the bud. Yeah. Rah.
Oz, reveal thyself!
I think we can forego the lost and found.
A reward on the road.
What happened? The city...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Living with opioid addiction can
you intend to use neither path, is it?
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli.
Things are taking a turn for the... I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things. Consider your next course of action.
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier? This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is Oh, so it's a trick. But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap. Oh, right. It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick, we have to go.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should... If it weren't for that love... Stopping...
So you've been planning to...
As one of the... She will get that which she... I'm not at the time for discussion either way. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more serious. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Raging tide!
By royal decree.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Oh! And Shroud! Yeah!
I'll protect us.
One with the Force.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, but if that is a secret you wish, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of...
What? So you mean...
Yes, it seems that the Guardian Deity... As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geor Archon in the Archon War, and who has... If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deep... Do you think the cunning But
the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one with the power of so many sigils, using the powers of ancient but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you as well. That makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Do we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, One who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful. So be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong ballista!
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Milliliths, with me! Let's go up too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
One with the force. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Shadow Raven!
Can't see? Yes. Right. I'll uproot you.
Looks like I went too far.
Keep up. That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit. Another.
Let the show begin. La, 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 la.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Odds revealed. Go, Barbara, go! Oh, prepare to be blown away!
Can't see? Right.
Genshin, not attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time of Jaya's heart. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This brain is really strong. Windblade. Huh, yeah.
I'll uproot you!
Stay right in there. I guess. Shouldn't get careless.
Right. I hear everything.
everything!
With the blood of the Chillin, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Put your back into it!
I'll uproot you!
Cut platter!
Can't see?
By royal decree!
My work.
Keep up. And Shroud! I hear everything.
As you wish.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Let's nip that in the bud.
Looks like I went too far. Getting this quickly. This is it.
I'll protect us!
This isn't good.
Put your back into it.
I hear everything.
Oz, reveal by...
This shit might do it.
Be gone!
Keep up. Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster, the effects of the siege, it will be some time before...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloudrit. I've heard that when Ningguang... At first, it was only the size of a small room. But with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our but I dare—
Oh, Ningguang.
Chase
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's how the Animal Archon sought to quell the
Each of the 7 nations.
Though your point is the very height, as Adepti, we've become.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am a...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan. I thought this battle would perhaps... Although I am a mere...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is
Let us return now.
Eager to leave. Yes, one understands what one fears that by the time one... Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry.
Looks like the... Oh, right! Child wanted to... But we were able to... Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Keep up. I think we can forego the lost and found report. Keep up. Why is there a chest here?
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could... We had better go and...
Come to think of it.
Keep up.
You call this cooperation?
Oh, it seems...
Hey, it's Zhongli.
It's... right.
Well, if it isn't you...
Paimon knew that we should...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite... Nothing personal. The real deceivers here are Senor... So
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you... Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best, as you know. Even boulders that could... Until one drizzly day, I stood motion.
Oh, Zhong...
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue. So I feigned my own death. Indeed I was. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so
in the end, take the Adepti, for instance. Credit is also this meant I could all of these things turned. I had expected them. They seized the opportunity.
Huh?
Hey, what about me?
I think that if you hadn't created the...
Huh? Just two-sided. Be that as it may.
Well then...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, my agreement with the cryo. As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer for your...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
So Rex... Oh, come on. There's only one real Fatui. Shh. Lower your...
You know that god from the...
Yes. Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Keep up.
Hear ye all, the Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Having been thwarted in his... Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing... So that something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the... Did Zhang... Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have a... Will you stand with...
So concludes the words, does Her Eminence the Yuha...
Huh?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me?
Roping you in was...
The cleanup of the prep...
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me.
thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Right. If
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout.
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by... Yes. The Electro Archon...
Paimon thinks...
That is the case.
That said, though, Zhongli, since you...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, this is what visions...
That's...
But starting from last year...
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was...
They want to seize vision.
I should think that in the...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the fact that even I, knowing her... 7 ideals... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Keep up.
Ad Astra. Ah, traveler. You have come at just. You're certainly very. Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook. The Adventure Handbook, whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous people and wonderful events you encounter on your travels. I hope it will be of help. Safe travels, travel. Ad Astra.